Alright guys, welcome back to Cooking with Sut. So today we're going to be doing a little bit of seafood. I'll show you we got tube crab cakes I picked up from my local Kroger. They usually have them fresh in their little meat market area. And then, so right here I'll pull it out, some fresh shrimp. They're not frozen, anything like that. Pull one out and show you guys. Peel is still on, no heads. So I just want to show you guys for our seasoning we're going to be using. Just going to do it like a crawfish bowl. No crawfish. We're just going to do some Louisiana crawfish bowl. And then I got a little liquid crawfish bowl. You want to be careful with this stuff. I like mine to be a little bit more spicy. And so I can, get a little bit carried away with it sometimes and maybe even make it a little bit too spicy. But you want to be very careful with that. Probably going to do about it's a pound of shrimp. We're not going to add much into it. I'll be honest, I need to start making a list when I go to the store because I was planning on doing mushrooms, corn, potatoes, all the works. Forgot all of that. Got into Kroger. It was a madhouse. Got some shrimp. Got a few other things. I hit the door. I was out of there. So first of all, we're going to get us some water here. 1 second. I got to step off camera. I really need a cameraman. I don't know if you guys can still hear me, but Brandon Wilson, Jacob Johnson, if any of you are listening, I need a cameraman. Jacob actually offered to donate a camera. He said he was tired of looking at the crappy quality of my camera on just this iPhone. Brandon said he was ready for another camera. So I told him write me a check and I'll go get it. So I'm going to show you. Let's see. Change my camera around here. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so we're back here. Just regular water, cold water. No heat on yet. Just going to put our shrimp straight in there. Like I said, it's just a pound. Get them at my local Kroger. You can probably get them wherever else. We have the oven is preheating to 350 right now. We're going to put the crab cakes in when it is finished preheating. And then after that, we're going to bring those up. Cook them for probably about 25 to 30 minutes until they're done. And then they'll be ready to go. So right now I'm going to turn these on to probably about a medium high. Somewhere right around there. Not too far, not too high. You don't want them to boil too quick. Your shrimp will tell you when they're about done. You're looking for that, pink texture look you get when shrimp are done cooking. So this stuff smells amazing. This is just the Louisiana crawfish bowl. Gonna sprinkle a generous amount. And then when they're done, I'll also put some more on it later. Good thing about this stuff is if you have sinus problems, this will definitely clear it up. With this, so this stuff is what you don't want to get carried away with, the liquid. Gonna add maybe about a teaspoon. Maybe about a little bit more than a teaspoon. That probably was, honestly. And that's about it. We're going to let these come up to a boil. So I'll show you later. Most people, when they boil their shrimp, they put them in an ice bath. I'm not going to do that because I hate cold shrimp. That's the main reason why. And so let me adjust my camera here so I can talk to you guys. Sorry, I got you on this new little camera stand. I'm learning out how to work it and everything. Keep moving it around and whatnot. But so I'm not going to put it on ice. I don't like cold shrimp. I want my shrimp hot. I'm going to enjoy it tonight. National Championships on tonight. TCU versus Georgia. I think Georgia will win. I'm hoping TCU wins. You see I got my Buckeye stuff on. Buckeye fans parking. Big Ohio State fan. Came up short last week. Couldn't get it done. That field goal just about killed me. I was at my brother's house. I drove all the way home. No music, no nothing. Bought some Taco Bell on the way home. Came home. I just sat in the dark, didn't turn no TV on, ate my Taco Bell, and went to bed. Didn't want to do anything. Woke up the next morning hoping it was a dream. It was not. But, so I'm going to set you guys up here. Like I said, there's not much to show for this one. That's the bedroom door over there. Just going to wait for the water to boil, really. When it comes to a boil, I'm going to add a little bit of butter. You want to get to right about when it gets to a rolling boil. You're going to kill it. Kill your heat because your shrimp are going to keep cooking. That is the reason for people to put it in an ice bath. it kills that cooking and it just cools it off. As your shrimp stay hot, it's going to continue to cook on the inside, so it might get a little tough, a little chewy. That's why I'm not gonna let it just get to a huge rolling boil. Right about time we get to a rolling boil, I'm gonna kill it, and I will remove the pot off the heat, but I'm gonna drain the water off, leave the shrimp warm. Probably give it a little dusting with the whatever the Louisiana's crawfish boil. Like I said, guys, you can do these a bunch of different ways. I intended to have mushrooms, corn, some lemons in there, a couple potatoes. I forgot it. So I need to get better about making a list. We gotta keep doing this. It's gonna get better, I promise. Alright, so I just want to show you guys what I was talking about. As you can see, when we put those shrimp in, so if you see, this one's about halfway changed. You're starting to get that pink color on there. That's what you're looking for, really. Your shrimp will tell you when it's done. And so just keep an eye for that. Some of them are going to cook at a few different temperatures. Usually I would do this. Let's see, there's a good one if I can get it out of there. That one's really changing colors. I don't normally do this in a pot. I would normally do this outside on a cooker. And so your shrimp that are on the bottom of the pan are probably going to try to cook faster because it's on the direct heat on the bottom of that pan getting hot as compared to just in the boiling water. So every now and then, just stir it a little bit. Make sure they're moving around. You don't want any of them to cook faster than the other one's done. Once we drain this water off, I got some other things I'm going to show you how we're going to do that. So I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, so I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit more of the powder seasoning in there. Like I said, I'm okay with it being a little extra hot. I like my shrimp spicy. Honestly, I don't know how much to use for just a pound. Usually anytime I've seen crawfish boiled or we've done crawfish, it's been on a larger scale. Probably about, they come in a 75-pound sack. So we're just kind of eyeballing this. Listening to our ancestors whisper to us how much we need. Shrimp are starting to get a good color. If I'd stop stirring it, it'd probably come to a boil. Everything's going along pretty well. Our oven's just about finished preheating. Then we're going to throw them crab cakes in there for about 25 to 30 minutes. Get them nice and toasted, crunchy. Water's starting to kind of come to a boil. You're starting to get little small bubbles in there. I don't know if y'all can see it from my screen or not. Steam actually I think is kind of fogging up my screen a little bit. So but we're almost there. Like I said, you don't want it to come to a full-on raging boil because we're not going to cool these. We're not going to ice them after they're finished. And now I know I'm repeating myself, but that's a very important step there. You don't want to overcook your shrimp or they're just going to become tough and chewy, and you're not going to enjoy them as much as you would. If you don't mind cold shrimp, I would suggest put them in an ice bath. You throw them shrimp in an ice bath. Here, I'll make it to where I can see. You throw the shrimp in an ice bath, it's gonna kill the cooking process immediately. That is the way most people would do them. Most people enjoy, cold shrimp. You get a, shrimp at a restaurant or something on a shrimp cocktail. It's cold. I don't really like that. It just has a weird taste to me that way. I like it better hot. And so this is just how I'm doing it. Personal preference. There's no right or wrong way really to do it. If you like it, do it how you want. This is just how I do it. So don't take any offense. All right, guys, just want to show you we got those crab cakes on there and just doing 2. Like I said, it's just going to be me eating. So going to get these in the oven, get them started. So that way, they're right around the time when that shrimp's finished cooling down and ready to eat, these will be coming out of the oven ready to go. We're cooking at 350 for about 25 to 30 minutes. I'll check the temp. Usually want to pull them, you don't want it to get too cooked on all the way through. You want it to be nice and moist on the inside. You don't want it to dry out on you. All right, so we're just coming to that rolling boil. Like I said, we're going to kill that heat there. Set this lid down over here. Going to remove that from the heat. We're going to pull those off of there. Here, let me get them situated. We'll be right back. All right, so like I said, we're going to get the water off of them. We're just going to throw them in there. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a stick. Okay, so not a full stick. I buy the little mini sticks that are probably about a half a stick. Land O'Lakes butter. It's been setting out a little bit. It's already a little softer. We're just going to throw it in there. Let it melt. I'm going to throw a little bit of salt around in there with it. Not much. Sprinkle a little bit more dust on it. Not much. This doesn't really do much to it. Just adds a little extra seasoning in there. So we're going to throw the lid back on those, let that butter melt, soak up those shrimp. That butter is going to help those shrimp peels peel off of there a little bit easier. Okay, so we got our butter melting down. About most of the stick is melted. We're just kind of moving them around a little bit, getting that butter all nice and coated on them shrimp. So if some of them don't look as bright as the others, like I said, we didn't ice chill them, and so the cooking process is still going right now. These shrimp are hot enough; they're still cooking even after we pulled the water off of them. And as they cool, it will slowly stop that cooking process. But like I said, I don't like cold shrimp. I know I'm saying that a lot. And I didn't want to cool them. I didn't want to chill them and then try to reheat them, because reheated shrimp, we all know, anybody who's ate shrimp knows that a reheated shrimp in the microwave or on the oven, anywhere you reheat a shrimp, it's just not going to be as good. And so we're just going to let that sit there, guys. Soak up all this butter and all this goodness in here. I added a little bit of extra salt while I was off camera. We're going to let it soak up. If we wait till them crab cakes are done cooking, and then I'll be back with you. Guys, so these crab cakes are just about ready to come out. We have hit our 25-minute mark. Just going to pull them out, set them up here for you guys. Let's see. I'll move them closer so you can see. Set our shrimp back there. Crab cakes there. I'm going to let you guys take a look at this. Excuse me a little bit. So let's see. The lighting isn't the best. I'll try to get out of the way here a little bit. I need to fix my vent light, or we'd have one. I'm not going to cut these open because it's stuffing on the inside. I don't want it to just fall out and kind of crumble everywhere. I'm also going to show you the shrimp. We've had it setting in butter, melted butter. Those are going to be delicious. Let me see. I'll pull one of these guys out of here so we can eat it. Kill the oven before I forget. Let's see. Let's see how easy they peel. Let me get my screen turned around here so you can look at it. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I need a camera operator. It's kind of hard to do all this one-handed. It's got that nice orange, pink, whatever color you want to call it. They peel in pretty easily. Just peels right off of there. Pull that tail out, just squeeze it. It'll pop out of there. Make sure you got everything cleaned off of it. Yeah, that's pretty great. Could have been a little bit more spicier. Like a little bit more kick to mine. But that's pretty good. You can't beat that. That butter soaks on them. Makes that peel just peels right off of there. These crab cakes are nice and crusty. Here, let me try to get to where you guys can look at them again. Let's see. I don't know if you can hear it. Nice and flaky. I'll cut into a little bit of one. I don't want it to just fall everywhere. As you can see there. Just took it out of the oven. Let me try to get a little bit of that stuffing on there. Yeah, that's pretty great too, guys. Sorry, it's a little hot, but that's pretty good. So that's hard to beat. That's very simple. We took those shrimp. Maybe took us all of 5 minutes to boil. Crab cakes, preheated the oven at 350. 25-30 minutes later, finished. It's real simple, real easy. Check your local Kroger. Anywhere that's got like a little fresh fish market, meat market on the inside of your grocery store. Get you just a small bottle. Louisiana crawfish bowl is what I use. You can use any brand, really. It's not a sponsorship. It's just what I know, what I like. If we do a crawfish bowl, we usually use Louisiana. I meant to have extra, some potatoes, corn, extra stuff in that shrimp. Like I said, I forgot it at the store. Next time we do one of these, I will make a list. I'm going to write it down. I'll be sure to get everything for you guys. Have a few more coming later this week. We're going to redo that salmon again. I have rice this time. I didn't forget rice today. I do have rice. We're going to do it the right way. We're going to get the salmon looking nice and pretty, bedded on some rice. And so this is another episode of Cooking with Suck, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to enjoy this good food. Enjoy the football game tonight. Hopefully the Frogs will get them, guys. And I'll catch you later.